Welcome to the epic Crazy Shapes test. Over the last 5-6 years, snowboard brands have gone in a lot of different directions with design, and at the fringes of that we've got some completely absurd shapes. Right now we're going to test 4 of the most insane ones, starting with the GNU Swallowtail. Whoop! Okay, set it up. Couple of nice side hits here. Oh, it's actually quite stiff. Let's put a grab on it. Oh, that was dirty. Everything about this board, the shape and the graphics shouts 80s, but don't be put off. There is so much technology in it. This is a 157. It's got rocker between the feet, camber under the bindings, and then a little bit of lift on the tail. The shape undoubtedly will work in powder, but the Magna traction and the rocker really help it perform on piste. Let's put it through a stale fish. My favourite grab. Woo! This board is beautiful. Oh, there's no tail there. That's one downside. I've got to say, this board is really, really impressive. It may look 80s, but it's got all of that modern LibTech technology packed into it. Tiny bit of rocker between the feet, double camber on the outside, lifted nose. No two ways about it. It'd be insane in powder, but it was so much fun on that run. I really like this board. Crazy shape number 2. It's the sound of snowboarding. Mr. Henry Jackson. He's on the spring break slush splasher.
I left mine at the Jägermeister party.
So what are you going to do with one glove?
Well, Ed, I'm glad you asked. Oh, face shots. You see, works on rails too. So far, fun, loose. Tail takes a little bit of getting used to. We'll do another butter. Here we go.
The spring break slush slasher is undoubtedly one of the most eye-catching designs for 2016. It is incredibly wide and actually quite light. It's quite a soft flex. That big single kick nose cuts anything out of the way, and then that shallow cut swallowtail with a light bit of rocker behind it.
So much fun.
Undoubtedly one of the most coveted boards this year. How did it ride?
Pretty fun.
What's different about it?
You can see how wide the nose is. You've got this funky little tail on the bottom, and then you can see the rocker in it. And so if you're looking for that stability in the tail, it's not quite there, but despite the wide nose, it's real maneuverable.
Is this what you would technically call a grinner? i.e. you can't ride it without grinning?
Basically, yeah, exactly.
Numero 3 on the Salomon Derby 151, Tom Hunt. Take it away, Tom. The Salomon Derby is one of that new breed of boards that cuts the length and expands the width. What this does is cut swing weight but retains the surface area, so the board will float in powder the same as a 160, even if you're riding a 151, as Tom is. Because these boards are wider, they're brilliant at carving, but because they're shorter, they're also really good at spinning. Tom, Salomon Derby, what's your verdict?
Good fun, amazing, just a good fun board to ride.
All round, could this be a quiver killer? Could you get rid of a normal Lollipop Park board and use something like this?
I guess you could, yeah.
You don't sound convinced. This is Scott McMorris IV. Say hello, Scott.
Hi guys.
He's going to be riding the Battalion Magic Carpet 151. Take it away, boss.
Thank you very much.
Shabba.
Whoop! Oh, he's in! He's in, he's in! Woo! Because it's quite small, it doesn't feel sluggish to do any manoeuvres or tricks. You know, it's
Super playful.
exactly, yeah. Feels like you're on a skateboard, you know, you can just chuck it around like really easily.
You look like you had a lot of fun on that then.
Yeah, it was wicked. Slow speed, mini shred in the park, just having a bit of fun. I wouldn't recommend blasting the open piste. Just keep it mellow.
Bit too soft for high speeds.
Yeah.
Okay, the Magic Carpet. Apart from the myriad of fisherman's hat style crimes, I think that was an unmitigated success. 4 people having a lot of fun on 4 very, very different boards. All of them very good in their own right, depending on what you want to ride. But it's worth saying none of them are a one-board quiver. These are great add-ons to an existing all-terrain board. Right, see if I can nail down the double swallow grab! Woo! I got this.